What's up, everyone? I hope you all are having a wonderful and blessed day, and if not, I do hope that it gets better. I would like to say thank you for stopping by the channel and checking out today's video. It means a lot to me, and I truly do appreciate it. Now, if you're enjoying the content that you're seeing here, and you wouldn't mind continuing to help support not only me, but the channel as well, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure to hit the notifications icon so you can stay updated on all of my future content. Now today we're discussing information regarding the skill trees that have been released in a IGN article. So the trees that we're going to be looking at belong to Red Hood, the heavy hitter of the group. So in front of you we have 4 different sections of the tree: Marksman, Brawler, Vengeance, and Knighthood, the special tree that you'll unlock later on in the story, and I will get to that later. Now the tree works in the standard RPG format. You play, you get XP, you level up, and you get your ability points to spend and allocate those to whatever skills you want to get. Now here's the cool thing, right? Let's say if you're someone who's planning on only playing Robin the entire game, but let's say you finish the story and you decide you want to work on another character and do side missions and stuff because you felt like you haven't really experienced everything the game has to offer. The game accounts for that because it wants you to experiment and try out every character to see what it is that you do and you don't like. So as you progress through the game and you gain your ability points, whenever you switch over to a new character, you will have a large amount of new ability points to spend on that character, so you can instantly fix them up however you want and get back to playing and experimenting. The article also mentions the other characters. Batgirl can specialize in one-on-one melee combat, but she can also focus on hacking abilities or survivability. Nightwing can build on his acrobatics, but can also offer massive buffs for cooperative play. Robin can build on his natural talents for stealth, but could equally work on technology that helps provide decoys or enhance elemental effects like poison, ice, fire, electrical, and so on and so forth. Now, that means there's definitely some strong variety with the characters here, which is something that I do enjoy. An important thing to note here is the fact that you would not be able to fully upgrade a skill tree just by finishing the main story. So for all of my gamers out there that like to run through the main story in order to reach the end game as fast as possible, be mindful of that. If you want your build to be done by the time you get there, be sure to spread out your playing time. Go ahead and beat up some random people and do whatever side missions and crimes that might pop up when you're traveling around the city, so you can get all of that juicy XP that you possibly can. Now for this next part here, we're going to be reading directly from the article, and I'm also going to be putting up the pictures here so you can read along with me. So first up we have Marksman. Now we have a more in-depth look at the trees for the final hero Red Hood, which you can see in the pictures up on the screen right now: Marksman, Brawler, and Vengeance. So the Marksman tree is self-explanatory. It's really about dealing more damage at range. That skill tree focuses mostly on damage per second and rewards for shooting and rewards for taking the time to use precision. One thing I do want to note, as I was reading this, there was a couple of strong spelling errors in this article. So like, I'm just sitting here wondering, like, how did this make it out the final draft? I don't, somebody might have been sleepy that day. I don't know what to tell you. Oh no, yeah, no, some of these words are spelled horribly. But anyway, back on topic. Next section, Brawler. The Brawler skill tree is about melee combat, but more importantly, it's about powering up the fact that Red Hood is our largest character and he's got the best grab and throw mechanics in Gotham Knights. I like that. And that's a really brutal hand-to-hand focused skill tree, so if you're into that style of play, it's a great place to invest in early in order to get the most out of your Red Hood play. Next up is Vengeance. The Vengeance tree is essentially reflecting Red Hood's rage in various different ways, right? He can be an intimidating character, so it's about leveraging parts of his personality and embodying them as abilities that allow him to be more frightening and to deal more damage against certain types of enemies that he is truly angry about inside. Now, the last tree is easily the most intriguing one, the Knighthood tree. Every hero has this tree with their own related skills inside, and this tree is tied to your character undergoing their very own epiphany, right? It unlocks for you after you reach a certain point in the story, but once it does, there's still more work to be done. You must complete a certain set of challenges for each hero in order to earn the abilities locked away inside, and once you unlock the Knighthood tree for one character, it's unlocked for every character, and you don't actually have to replay the story. You only need to complete the specific challenges for that character. Now, each character is going to have a moment in the game where it's along the lines of, this is my purpose, this is what I'm here for. You come to a realization about yourself, and that is ultimately what ends up unlocking the tree for you. For example, Robin's epiphany is realizing that he can use various different sources in his crime fighting adventures, just like how Batman does, by tapping into the Justice League satellite and using that to his advantage in order to help him become a better hero. That's where his traversal ability, the teleporting, ends up coming from. Now, another thing that I do want to get into are the momentum abilities. Momentum abilities are special attacks that can be assigned to certain button combos, and you earn them by engaging in challenges out in the world. Now, momentum abilities can be powered up and tricked out by abilities from the skill tree, so there's a strong sense of synergy that's going to be happening there to ensure that you can get the absolute best out of your build and character. And with all of that being said, that is going to bring us to the end of our video. Now, if you had a good time here, please let me know down in the comments below, and let me know how you felt about the skill tree that we've seen so far for Red Hood, and whose skill tree you would like for them to show next, because we still have half a month left, so there's no telling what other kind of information that we can possibly get. And again, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell so that you'll never miss out on any of my Gotham Knights related content, and I will catch y'all in the moonlight. Peace.
Trying to do it big, trying to live life. Pull it to the club with the bottles on ice. Get it back in by the end of the night. I'm an artiste, no social light. Trying to do it big, trying to live life. Pull it to the club with the bottles on ice. Get it back in by the end of the night. I'm an artiste, no social light.